What song is October 10th? Yet hardly anyone has heard of it. The irony of this thread is the more upvotes you get, the worse you've answered the question. Alright, who's gonna make the Spotify playlist with all of these? I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, damn, I've never heard any of these. But then I remember what the point of this thread is. Porter Robinson, Goodbye to a World. This is the song I show to people when they say electronic music is just pushing buttons. This song in particular reminds me of a little robot dying. And if you listen until the end, it's like you're hearing its last breath. It's unreal. The whole album has very Minecraft/video game feel to it, and it's very good in my opinion, 10 out of 10. The Civil Wars is a male/female duo that only put out 2 incredible albums before they broke up. They are phenomenal songwriters and their music, Americana, folk, indie, will always live on my top 10. It guts me that I never got to see them live. They both now have solo careers, and Joy Williams' first post-breakup album Venus is excellent. Anything by Gregory Alan Isakov. His music is really calming and always makes me feel safe. Twilight Yellow Time album. It's called Freefall by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Wake Up, Eden. Love the lyrics. Anesthetized Porcupine Tree. Ghosting, Mother Mother. Whisper the Deer Hunter. Silver Lining by MT Joy. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing every single recommendation on this thread because I'm dying for new music. Damn it. Bananas and Blowween. And Plague Flowers the Kaleidoscope by Ne Obliviscaris. Has an insanely good violin in the intro and interspersed throughout it. Just a good song all around. Heavyweight by Infected Mushroom. Favorite song of theirs. I still listen to it all the time. Drackle is good too. 1612 by Wolfpack. Their bassist is amazing. Pool's Glass Animals. Stuck on the Puzzle, Alex Turner. Yes, the Arctic Monkeys frontman. King Park by La Dispute. After the Party by the Menzingers. No Children, the Mountain Goats. The whole album, and most of their work, grabs at very specific emotions but holds them very well. There's at least a dozen other singles I'd rather suggest. But this is the first one I heard and I hope you give them a chance. Blue Heart. Blind Guardians Nightfall from their album Nightfall in Middle Earth. Pachuca Sunrise minus the Bear. My Only Swerving L1011. Aqueous Transmission Incubus. The Light Black Mill. Your Hand in Mine Explosions in the Sky. Take My Head Turnover. The Stable Song Gregory Alan Isakov. Be Calm. Honestly have no clue if people know this one or not, but I had never heard it or ever heard anyone mention it, so. The song La Femme d'Argent by Air. Ekimuck by Sigur Rós. I did some random letter searches and that came up. 10 years later and it's still a top 10 for me. To Build a Home Cinematic Orchestra. Joni the Front Bottoms. Tommy's Party Peach Pit. The Old Ones Are With Us, Wolves in the Throne Room. And hashtag X200B. Technically black metal but not very metal with the vocals at all, very melodic and folk inspired, relaxing and druidic. I am certain many people that can't stand metal would like this song a lot if they listen to it with an open mind. No one I know listens to Celldweller, but I'm particularly fond of Against the Tide. My interpretation of this is a son who gets his father killed. Ghost, Dance Macabre. I haven't found a Ghost fan in the wild IRL yet, but I know they're out there. This song is preceded by Miasma, which is my favorite song on the album. 10 Years, Phantoms. Seriously underrated. They're my favorite band. And you can't make me choose between Blue Stali and Celldweller. Opeth to bid you farewell. Anyone heard Dissolve by Absifacto? Such a calming vibe and doesn't get enough praise. A lot of stuff by the Tragically Hip. New Orleans is Sinking, Ahead by a Century, Bobcaygeon, Wheat Kings, and Nautical Disaster, to name a few. Many Canadians can relate, because a lot of the Hip's work appealed to our culture, but the band didn't really become popular in any other countries during its lifetime, other than in some of the northern states of the US. Wait So Long by Trampled by Turtles. None of their other stuff sounds like this. I wish I could find more songs like this though. It is probably my favorite song ever since I have heard it. Trains Porcupine Tree. The best band you've never heard of. I really like Postcards from Italy by Beirut, but other people don't seem to. Coming For You by 12 Foot Ninja. Rasputin by Teresa's, easily the greatest cover song of all time. Astrovan MT Joy. They are more popular now. But for a long time I preached how good they were and all my friends loved them. Despite their lack of popularity in the mainstream. Their whole album is a must-listen. Astrovan MT Joy. Andrea by La Dispute. Gajira, The Art of Dying. Fugazi, The Kill. The opening sounds like a bunch of dolphins on acid. One of the few bands where the later albums are better than the earlier ones. Medicine by Daughter. Youth Also by Daughter is very good too. Ready, Able. Grizzly Bear. Sorry by Nothing But Thieves. Kettering by The Antlers. In For Death Grips fans. The Weaker Thans, Benediction. Arabesque by Debussy is an amazing classical piano piece and I recommend everyone should hear it once in their lifetime. It's just so beautifully written and is a solid 10 to 10. Has a very soft, mellow tone that just makes me feel so relaxed every time I hear it. Hopefully we'll be able to play it one day. Boards of Canada Peacock Tale. Time in a Tree Raleigh Ritchie. Storm by Godspeed You Black Emperor. It's a 22-minute instrumental epic that for me conveys an incredible range of emotion from extreme sadness to hope and more. The band is one of the most talented in the world, but a lot of people don't have the patience for 20-minute songs, and they got a reputation for being pretentious because of it. But IMO, they are by far the best in the post-rock genre. Also, Aphex Twin Lycan. It's ambient, but again, you have to search yourself as you listen to it because it's so beautiful and uplifting, but at the same time very sad. Spanish Sahara by Foals.